Tropical storm Ophelia formed earlier today on your Friday, just offshore of the Carolinas. Looking at infrared satellite this afternoon, recording this update for Friday evening. Notice the swirl in the clouds there, just south of the North Carolina coastline. This storm will be moving inland overnight tonight and continuing northward through the weekend. Just bringing really bad weather for the mid-Atlantic region. Quickly wanted to show you the NHC official forecast cone coming on inland probably around 2 a.m. overnight tonight, Friday night into Saturday morning, either as a strong tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane. There have been some hurricane watches issued for the North Carolina coastline where this storm will be coming inland. And then notice as we go throughout the weekend, 2 p.m. Saturday is still in North Carolina as a tropical storm. And then it weakens to a tropical depression by early Sunday morning, continuing to move northeast. And then by the time we get to 2 a.m. Monday morning, what's left of tropical depression at that time, Ophelia, will be moving into the eastern Pennsylvania area, bringing some bad weather conditions on Sunday and Monday to the New Jersey area, Delaware, and really the Delmarva Peninsula, all that area up in there, just really having a pretty bad weekend weather-wise. There's your storm surge forecast directly from the National Hurricane Center. Generally 1 to 3 feet from the South Santee River up to Surf City, North Carolina, and then 2 to 4 foot in that yellow shaded area from Surf City northward all the way up to the lower Potomac River area, the Chesapeake Bay, 2 to 4 foot storm surge possible. Highest numbers, notice, Neuse and Bay Rivers, 4 to 6 foot storm surge possible, and the Pamlico and the Punjo Rivers as well there, 4 to 6 foot storm surge if this thing continues to strengthen into a low-end Cat 1 hurricane. Notice all the way up into the Delaware Bay area, 1 to 3 foot of storm surge possible as this storm really continues to move north. There's your potential rainfall, your QPF from the Weather Prediction Center. Widespread areas. Notice 4 to 6 inches of rain is your yellow shade of color there. The orange near Wilmington, that's 6 to 10 inches of rain. And then 2 to 4 inches is that dark green shade of color. So widespread flooding issues may occur during the weekend. There's your official flooding outlook, excessive rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center. Notice we have a couple areas of moderate there through the weekend, coastal North Carolina, now through early Saturday morning. And then right there near the Richmond area, that's another moderate risk as we go throughout the day on Saturday. Let's get right into the models. We're going to use the Pivotal Weather site for the models. This is the HRRR. And we'll look at composite reflectivity first. There's your storm offshore now. As we go throughout the overnight hours tonight, this is around midnight tonight. Notice the center of circulation there getting really close to land in North Carolina. So this thing will likely make landfall overnight tonight into early Saturday morning. There we are at 7 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, center of the circulation now inland over North Carolina. And as we go throughout the day tomorrow, we're really going to have to watch some of these sails there. Northern North Carolina up through Virginia and up through Delaware, even up all the way up to New Jersey. Some of those little sails, as they continue to rotate around the center of circulation, may be tornadic. So we may have a tornado threat tomorrow in and along and northeast of the center of circulation as we go throughout the day and really overnight tomorrow night and into Sunday. We may have tornado potential again with these tropical rain showers. Don't wait to hear lightning. Don't wait to hear thunder, because these are not your supercell storms. These are going to be rotating tropical rain showers that may have a potential to produce a tornado as the center of circulation continues to move north. There we are midday Saturday, and as we go throughout Saturday evening, Saturday night, early Sunday morning here, what's left of the center of circulation continues to move northeast through Virginia and then approaching the Delaware and the Jersey Shore area as we get throughout the day on Sunday. Heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds to continue into that time frame. Let's look at the wind gusts again from the HRRR computer model. And as we go through, we're using the 18Z model runs. This is the midday Friday model runs. And notice there, tropical storm from wind gust already occurring in eastern North Carolina right now. Those will continue throughout the overnight hours tonight. Wind gusts possibly 60 to 70 miles per hour likely, as this again makes a run at making a Cat 1 hurricane status. And then as we go throughout the overnight hours tonight, there's your center of circulation. Finally moves inland. Wind gust again. Widespread 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gust across North Carolina, and some wind gusts 50 to 60 possible. As we go throughout the early morning hours on Saturday, there we are at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday morning. Winds still gusting over 50 parts of North Carolina, and then look all the way up into the Delaware and the Jersey area. 48, 44, 40 mile per hour wind gust all the way up there. That's going to be an onshore flow, so we will have to watch for that storm surge flooding as we get that strong east wind rotating around the center of circulation as we go throughout Saturday afternoon. Gusty winds continue, heavy rain continues, so watch for down trees, down power lines, maybe some power outages in the area. Very, very clear there. There's your center of circulation across North Carolina as we get into Saturday evening. And let's fast forward into Sunday morning. There we go, overnight Saturday into Sunday. Gusty winds continue along and north and east of the center, but again, it will be weakening. It will be a tropical depression by this time. So gusty winds on the order of 30 to 40, maybe a few gusts to 50 miles per hour continuing into the daytime on Sunday. But this storm really starts to wind down as we get to Sunday. So again, there's your tropical update for your Friday evening. We'll be back in the studio later tonight, and if this thing does become a hurricane, we'll probably record another short video to post here on the channel for you at that time. But again, we'll be here watching Tropical Storm Ophelia overnight tonight and during the day on Saturday. So stay safe if you're in any of those impact areas that we talked about.